Fnatic, it's all down to 1. Freeze all by his lonesome there against 4 of Lions still. Bomb's going to go down in that SA1 area. And they're spreading out pretty well. They're putting up a good defense, even though I don't think Freeze is going to be going for it here with his op. Not in much of a position.
Put him in mid. Do a flash pick.
Oh,
too late.
Nico comes around behind him.
No chance to do that next round, but I think that's the way to do this for Fnatic. You're throwing your flashes, you're throwing them good, but set up a flash pick so that at least you can grab a frag when they do go up. I don't know if they even know that they're working because they have no one to peek and see.
I believe Fnatic was able to buy up on this round as well, so not too over for them. Guk's going to start things off, but Fnatic going to even it up right back. Fnatic coming up with another frag there, headshot onto Gux, so he's out of the situation there. Gux actually usually putting up a lot of frags. He's at the bottom of this match. He usually manages to get not the top all the time, but he's usually right up there. Here we're going to see Lions grouping up. They're going to be coming up middle there, and they're going towards SA2. Freeze going to be taking a pot shot there, a taken out threat.
Yeah, his first real test in this game, and he definitely is doing pretty well. I don't think he realizes that they're as far into the site as they are, but it's not going to matter because he gets taken down.
Yeah. Fnatic was able to sneak right into SA2 there, but there's only one member left now. Fnatic Exist going to be trying to get a kill there. He gets the pick on Neil. There's going to be one more, but he's going to back up. Doesn't want to lose that M4. Looks like he's going to have to save it for next round. They're probably going to have to eco at this rate.
What do you guys think of that push down with Gux? Maybe one other member of Fnatic sort of trying to make something happen, and their teammates just playing back. Like, do you think you need to do a concerted push, or is it okay to just send like one guy down, or what do you think?
It's okay to send a guy here just to keep the offensive team in check. You can get a pick early and get out, and take that advantage 4v5 going into the later into the round. But you can't send 2 guys down and just trade 1 for 2 and expect to win the round, because at that point you're giving up too many people for just 1 kill.
All right, here at the start of round 10, Exist and Freeze going to be going down mid there. A bit of aggressive play by them. Exist the only one with a gun. He's going to be the first to go down, though. Fnatic taking him out right away, and Nico's going to be spamming right through that box. He knew Freeze was there. So that's already 2 members of Fnatic down. I think Exist was the only one with a gun there. Here we see Gux managed to buy a deagle, as well as Karn also got one. Fnatic going to be taking out Gux, though. PETA getting 1 kill for Fnatic so far, so that's 1 gun out of the hands of Lions. They have to take whatever they can get at this point. PETA with only 26 health there. Karn looking a better at 80. He's got that M4 now. He just picked it up. PETA going to get 1 more kill. That's 2 kills for him now on this eco round. That's very nice. He only has 26 health still, so that means he did not get hit during that little exchange. Here
and
we
he
see
grabs
Threat.
the gun. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, Fnatic was so patient, just waiting for him.
Yeah, Fnatic was just waiting for it. At least Karn will be getting out of there with his M4. Here we have PETA calling for a timeout. I'm not sure if there was maybe a bit
that
of a
doesn't really
technological
capture it. Yeah, it
issue.
doesn't capture that in
It got
HTTP,
paused.
thankfully, yeah, for us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that kind of thing can happen at a LAN. You can get a monitor malfunction or something, or the PC just locks up or something. It's not unheard of. Happens pretty much at every event at some point.
There's a lot of rules that try to prevent that. I know a lot of tournaments don't allow PS2 keyboards because apparently that can fry motherboards. I'm not sure how true that is,
wow.
but
Yeah.
that's sort of one of those things that.
Ooh, Free's going to be picking up an op, I believe, for the first time this game, and he's coming up big with it so far. He's gotten 2 kills. One of those was a headshot through a wall, I believe. That was an amazing shot right there. So 2 of Lions is going to go down. Maybe this just might have been the change they needed. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has anyone else noticed Freeze opping before this round?
Was he trying to save it that one round and just got shot in the back?
I believe he might have. I'm not 100% sure on that.
But yeah, I didn't see whether he was, whether they set him up for that. Yeah, he plays B, so I think it was him. And no, it wasn't set up. I mean, he's playing it alone. Karn's in sort of a rotational position.
Oh, here we have Nico. Looks like he's sneaking up a little bit there, as well as Crystal's going to be coming up Kitty with Zneal. Looks like Fnatic has a pretty good defense for SA1, though. It's going to be 4v3 at this point. And they come right around the corner, Exist. Going to take out Nico and Zneal.
Yeah, they peek out. They see all of Fnatic there.
Yeah.
That was finally a decent rotation from them.
Yeah,
I think
so-
Lions almost played that too slowly. But, I mean, they were in a 3v5 situation, so they're at a huge disadvantage no matter what they did.
And the key was those early picks with the op. That was the key. Getting those 2 picks, like I said earlier, they can really tilt the skill in your favor early game. And
Yeah,
with
so-
the 5v3 advantage.
Maybe Freeze will be the player to watch for a little bit here. We're going to have Lions playing pretty aggressive in the SA1 area now. There's no one SA2 now that Freeze picked up that op, it looks like. They're giving him a little space after being, sometimes it's good, if a player's doing really well at one site, to just not go to that site for a little bit.
But what it does mean is Fnatic is, at this point, they're completely stacking the A site. So it's a bit of a trade-off. You feel like, okay, yeah, you shut them down at one site.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of metagame that's also involved in that. Fnatic was going to pick up 2 kills there, but Lions managed to bring that right back. They got 2 kills of their own. Going to be 3v3 now, and it's pretty spread up along the map. Karn is going to be over there by Fierté and Threat. He's in a pretty good position there for whoever comes up Kitty there. He's going to have his teammate Gux there in the site. And there's some shots fired at Kitty there. I believe someone got dinked. I'm not 100% sure on that. Sounded like it. Freeze going to come in with that big op shot. Nico going to be taken out by that. Gux going to be taking out Threat. Fierté bringing it back with that op. And Fnatic will be taking in another round. So that's good. They're starting to bring things back. That's 2 rounds in a row now. And if they could get, at least 2 more, they wouldn't be in a terrible position.
No, I agree.
So what do you think? What do you think about Freeze's performance now that he's bought this op? It seems like he's been a deciding factor in a lot of these engagements now.
It would be nice if Lions had some sort of strategy to deal with an op at the B site, but it seems like once it's there, they've just switched to this A, and it's been shut down completely last round. And do you see them doing anything different this round? I feels like strategically they might be a little bit stuck, so I wouldn't be surprised if
well, they're sending
Fnatic's
1
able to
sewers
pick
this
up a
round,
couple
which
more.
is, at least unexpected compared to what they've been doing
Yeah,
previously.
quick
so.
frag onto Crystal there by Peta. Peta gonna be picking up another frag there onto Zneal, so that's 2 of Lions down again. Karn coming in for the 3rd, so it's already down to 2 members for Lions. Gux gonna be picking up the 4th there and the 5th.
I feel like Fnatic has a really good read on Lions play right now. It took them a little while, but this is almost like a strategic win at this point. They're just pushing exactly where Lions is, not expecting them.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they've figured Lions out a little bit. They might have to rethink their strategy here. It's almost like they're getting anti-stratted, but it's almost getting outplayed too. But don't want to call things too early. Definitely could turn right back around. And there we go with Fierté getting the opening kill for this round with that op. Peta going to be taking out Crystal, but here we have Fierté getting the 2nd kill with that op. This is looking like just a few rounds ago, but for Lions side, We're going to have some boosting on top of the boxes into SA1. Looks at his teammate's head there, almost took it off, it looked like. But Zeal going to be getting 2 kills. Fnatic going to be bringing back 2 kills of their own. It is now 2v1 in Lion's favor. Here we have a Karn with 64 HP, just took a direct nade. Crouch walking his way up there, but Fierte is just going to op him down right there, and he doesn't even get a chance to get in there.
Nice 2 picks by Neil there, coming up mid and reading the fact that one of the CT members was hidden in the box there, and then picked up 2 frags. It was nice.
Very, very nice.
You almost expect them to play even more aggressive this round since that paid off. But it looks... Maybe not. I mean, this is a setup we've seen quite a bit.
We are in the final
sure enough,
round of the half here, so you never know what someone might pull. Looks like we have a bit of an engagement here at mid. Exist going to be coming out on top of that, getting a frag onto Crystal there. Zneal going to take out an overzealous Karn. He threw a flash there and just peeked, but Zneal didn't really get flashed at all. One more kill at mid going down here for Zneal, followed up by another. That is the hat trick for him right there at mid, standing in one place almost. He really didn't even move for all 3 of those. Nico going to be going into the site now, taking out Gux. It is all left up to Freeze, but that is going to be shot down by Zneal. So the half ends 10-5 in favor of Lions.
And Lions really had a big half for his team there with 23 frags and only 8 deaths. He really was racking in the kills. Along with some key picks by Zneal, also making some pretty good play there.
But
Lions
sure enough,
was just doing such a good job, like, trading kills at the beginning of the match. And just, like, getting those initial first picks. It was, like, key to their success.
thankfully, Fnatic really was able to come back into the game. I'm sure they lost the last 2, but I don't think they'd be completely demotivated at this point, and we've talked about it so much, just how important on LAN it is to have momentum. And I mean, Lions would definitely, you'd say they have the momentum going into the second half, but it's by no means completely one-sided.
No, and a 10-5 score, obviously, you want to pick up more rounds, especially when you're on a counter-terror side. You definitely want to go in the half, maybe 9-6, maybe 8-7, or even be up. But 10-5 is something they can definitely come back from. So just have to put it together on offense and really try to get this, take this match back the second half.
Oh yeah, so unrelated to 1.6, Toph, I heard you took part in Wednesday Night Fights for
Oh
Street
boy.
Fighter. How'd that go?
Indeed, I did. It was a great experience. It was really fun. It was awesome. It was my first time going to a Street Fighter tournament, and it was a pretty major one. There were a lot of big names there: Justin Wong, Alex Valle, Marn, and all them. So there was a lot of great competition. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play any of that great competition as I went down in the first round there. I got sent right to losers, and then from losers got sent home.
And who did you lose to, Toph?
I lost to UTJ, which was a very good Dawson player, and then I lost to Sherry Jennix, who is a female Viper player from SoCal. Very, very.
So let me get this right, Toph. You lost to a girl.
Oh,
Is that correct? I'm just giving you shit.
So anyway, this is live, guys. Lions already picked up 1 frag from Crystal, but it's pretty slow right now. Fnatic is actually taking advantage of a Lions team that has completely rotated to the 1 bomb site. Never mind, my map was a little bit adjusted there. Lions playing back, just waiting for them to see what happens. But Fnatic staying together. They're just gonna clump up and see if they can't take out Nico and get a plant.
Looks like we're going to have a bit of commitment here into the SA2. They're coming right up there into the site. They're just pouring in there.